Hi, I'm Dana Holzer, and I want to say thank you for inviting me to share just a minute with you today. I work at a place called Intermountain, and we serve kids all over Montana. And every kid we serve is going through a hard time. And so sometimes, well, it's just easy to get discouraged. Maybe you feel that way sometimes too. But I want to also tell you something that's a piece of good news. And that is Intermountain has been serving kids for 116 years because we had a United Methodist circuit preacher who had a huge heart for kids who were hurting, and he wanted to help take care of them. And so that's a pretty good piece of news. We've been around a long time with the same mission. It's changed some over the years, but the bottom line is taking care of kids who are struggling. So I think that's pretty awesome. Well, I work with kids in Intermountain in Helena. And one of our programs in Helena is probably the kids who are hurting the most. And they live in our residential program. Well, since Carl asked me to do a children's message, I want to introduce you to my friend Eli the Eagle. He's not real, but don't say anything. He thinks he is. And the one thing about Eli that's just a little bit different is that he hides how he's feeling inside his heart. Now, I promised you wouldn't make fun of him. He's kind of shy, but I'll go get him. Stay right there. What? Yeah, I know they're right there. No, they're not laughing at you. Seriously, they're United Methodists. I think they're pretty nice. Okay, all right. Well, one thing that's been happening in Eli's life is he got bumped up to, I'm just about to tell them. Okay. He got bumped up to a higher classroom. And so far it's been going, well, he says terrible. So he has a little bit harder work. He has to sit in a different place. It's a different classroom, different teacher. Oh, he's saying all the things. Yeah. Well, do you want to tell me how it went yesterday? No? Should I do a little peek? Okay. All right. Wow. Inside Eli is something very special, and actually all of us have it. Ooh, this is not looking so good. Is this what you've been thinking about? Okay. Oh dear. Is this a spelling test? Yeah, it looks like you got an F on it. Yeah. Well, you got 2 questions right. Yeah, that's not so good. But you know what? I bet you've been thinking about that a lot, haven't you? Yeah. Well, I want you to know, Eli, that we're going to take that thing that you're really, I guess I'm pretty discouraged about, and we're going to, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put something else inside his heart. And I think that when we have something that we're really dwelling on and we're really upset about, it's better to put something from, yes, exactly, something from the Bible. Well, a long time ago, there was a guy named Paul, and that's right, he had a lot of adventures and he had some misadventures. But one time he was on a ship, and he was a prisoner during that time. They were going through a terrible storm, and I should be just as a good point. He was going through such a hard time during that storm that neither the sun nor the stars were appearing. Man, it was dark, and I bet he was a little bit scared, and I bet maybe even discouraged. Yeah. What does that have to do with you? Well, I'm going to tell you, okay? Just a minute. So one thing that Paul said to the other people on the ship, yes, the ship, Oh my gosh, there were terrible waves. They were throwing cargo over. Yep, and it was tough. They couldn't even see the stars at night. That's how dark it was. Okay, and that's maybe how you're kind of feeling about, yep, that garbage over there, your spelling test. Well, Paul said to the other people on the ship, he said, and I'm going to put this in your heart. I'll read it. It's Acts 27. In Acts 27, Paul said, during that scary storm, I urge you, that's right, keep your courage. Yes, that would feel a lot better thinking about keeping our courage than just the, yep, just the failures that we have. Yeah. Well, and the other reason that that's important is that God cares about us. You know what? When we're discouraged, when we're having a hard time, yes, even when we're failing our spelling tests, He wants us to have courage, and we have to keep remembering, that's right, again and again, to have courage, okay? So, yep, I'm gonna put that, whoops, in your heart from Acts chapter 27. We're gonna tuck it away in there, and we're gonna roll it up. Yep, I'm gonna stick it right there. All right, was that so bad? That's our first TV appearance. You liked it. All right. Well, thanks so much for inviting us to share with you today. Goodbye.